Hello everyone, my name is Jameson and today I want to show you a pretty simple strategy for making money. But before we begin, I want to remind you, on my Telegram channel, you can get a special bot that will help you make money even easier than this strategy. Watch the video to the end, let's start it. Alright, let's break down today's trade pattern. So, well known among some traders as the channel, I'll show it to you on the chart right now. So I'm making the lower boundary and the upper one now. As you can see it, what's the channel? It's a section of the price movement confined between two parallel lines, which is what we have here and here. So the price bounces off them, continuing its movements inside. When we spot a channel, we can predict what comes next. It shows not just the direction, but a stage of the trend. So there's already enough trading for guys, and we'll simply observe whether the price has bounced up or down within the channel and anticipates a rise in the decline within its boundaries. So now let's look for another example. We won't have made been made such long. In fact, nearly the entire chart is made up of channels. For instance, right here, we can draw two parallel lines and identify the very channel. So inside this pattern, you can see the price rising and falling, bouncing from one boundary to the other. This tells us the overall trend is down, but we still take long positions when the asset rebounds off the channel line. So now I want to highlight the special scenario involving channels. The breakout here is a perfect example. I've drawn the channel and can analyze what happened. The price was oscillating inside, but then something changed. So suddenly the asset broke downwards and look how sharply the price moved. Breakouts like this, whether upwards or downwards, are powerful signals you should always aim to capitalize on. So let me find another key example. Here's another channel that eventually broke. So that happens all the time. Here's a channel where the short trades worked well. You see here, we could have taken multiple trades in both directions, and then we could have proceeded to trade the breakout channel right at this point here. So you see, at this point here, I'm going to circle it now. So channel breakouts matter because they mark a structural shift, a breakdown in usual logic. This only happens with significant force, and when it does, we always aim to act on it. All right, I'll switch charts now and we'll trade in different setups, and let's go. So now we're going to be entering short on the GBP AUD. So right now, let me explain why we're going short here. So I'm going to show you the reason why I'm doing this. Let me draw some lines first. So I've drawn the channel. Now we can see the full picture. The last bounce was from the upper boundary and the price hasn't reached the lower line yet. That's why we're going to short. It's the obvious play here when you have a situation that shows up like this. So yes, we might see a bounce later, but wait for what I prefer explaining in strategies with live examples. They'll show you the practical side of this the best way possible. So at first glance, without analysis, this chart looks like it might be bullish, but the channel clearly shows where we're in a downward phase here, and right now we're getting our first profits thanks to correct market reading. So this is a great start. I think we'll keep trading this channel. We're going to be setting our risk at $1,000. After all, we're here for serious profits, right? So waiting a few seconds before entering another trade. Well, this looks good. We're opening another short position now. Okay, so while this trade develops, let me show you how to simplify your workflow. I'm talking about broker provided tools. Yeah, so it's going to make your trading life a whole lot easier. So I'm drawing these lines manually to show key levels, but you can do this too. Okay, so for channels, I recommend just using the ray tool. Personally, I find it the most convenient. Just adjust the 2 points to fit the channel that you're set, and you're good to go. Okay, so you can click on it to see the settings. We don't need that right now. I won't draw the second channel line either, since we're only interested in the lower boundary line where the price is currently heading. So just 10 more seconds and we'll see it happen. Another advantage of channels, guys, is we know exactly how far we can trade. So the longer the price takes to reach the boundary, the more trades we can take. Okay, so we're in profit again. We're successfully trading in the channel I marked earlier. but we're still far from the lower boundary touch. So that is exactly why I'm going to be entering another trade, a short trade. So while we wait, let me complete the second line to explain something even more important. So just create a parallel ray and try to make these lines as symmetrical as possible. Now I'll show you something interesting inside the channel. So here we're seeing a very reluctant downward movement after bouncing up. The price is declining but staying close to the upper boundary. It's even touching it. Actually, these points are perfect for entries. So when trading a downward channel, short positions work best. For upward channels, long trades are preferable, though this isn't a strict rule. It's just what I'll call friendly advice for beginner students. So I expected a much stronger movement here, but the asset turned out to be rather sluggish. After this trade, we'll switch charts. Okay, so I'm locking in my profit here. Let's find a more active instrument to trade with. So everything is set up here for you. Entering at the perfect moment. Yes guys, okay, we've got a channel breakout here. The price just crashed through the lower boundary. It's moving inside. So as I mentioned earlier, structural breaks like this they are powerful signals you should always trade. Now let's wait and we're going to watch out how this plays out. So by the way, channels have one major drawback. They are entirely subjective. Whether you see a channel or not depends on your interpretation, so it's always up to you. You might spot a channel where others don't even see anything, so it's a very individual dependent thing. So that said, experienced traders recognize all key channels instantly. If you want to profit from these signals, all you have to do is check my Telegram channel. So the link is in the description below. So I regularly share my trading updates there. I share my setups, and you just need to repeat what I do, and you'll be in the green too. So let's get this. So the trade is already behind us. Let's switch assets and we're going to continue. So all right, let's trade the downside again. So checking what the chart shows us, I'm marking the previous channel that became irrelevant after the price broke downwards. Let me draw on this here. Good. So now we're going to be anticipating further decline based on this rather strong signal that we have here. And here's something else interesting. We're actually inside the larger emerging channel. In the broader context, we've just bounced downwards. We're heading for a drop right here. Oh wow, both channels, large and small, are telling us the same story. I hope this fascinates you as much as it does to me. The market is truly full of wonderful nuances that not only earns help money, but are genuinely beautiful to witness. This is largely why I chose trading. It brings me joy. The 5,000 in my account also brought pleasant emotions. So now I'll wrap up and I'm going to summarize our session. I hope you enjoyed this trading session. As I said, you'll find access to the trading bot on my Telegram channel. The link is in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends.